I want to hear about your story of your what you
Yes.
said to your doctor.
So my medical oncologist, she said my positivity, my energy is so strong, and my outlook, I'm like, I love the chemo you give me. I love my chemo port. She's like, no one does this. Everyone hates everything I do. And you're doing better significantly than you should be. What is your secret? And I said, I have an oncology healing and energy coach. She's been my energy coach. She's an energy renovator. She's a best friend. She's been doing it for 20 years for me, but she's doing it specifically to prepare me mentally, energy wise, gratefulness, positivity before every treatment. And she's like, I need to know more about this because, and I'll tell you, I'll fast forward to what they're astounded that my side effects have
Are so
been
minimal.
so minimal. Like the
So
second
minimal.
time, almost nothing. She's like, that's impossible. And I go, it's not impossible. It's possible. She goes, see? And I said, I love the chemo meds you give me. I bless them. She goes, I know the nurses told me. I want to come see this. She's like, I said, it's my mind and my energy. And I'm grateful for what I'm receiving. And I bless it and ask it to do its job. And I'll do my job to protect the rest of me. And she's like, this is game changing. So anyway, they said they made in my, so I'll tell you a little bit. Then I went to my oncology surgeon this morning, and they both felt the main tumor, and it was very pivotal. It had to have shrunk. And the medical oncologist couldn't even find it.
Wow.
Couldn't even find it, and was like secretly giddy. Like she can't, like serious. She was like, I can't even find it. Can you find? I go, I can't even find it. She's like, you've only had 2 treatments. This should not, like, I should be able to find it. And I'm like, I know. So I went, she goes, but let Dr. Roeder, the surgeon, she has to measure. Like, I can't say or get excited. But
Until
she
she
was like,
measures.
yeah. So Dr. Roeder, she said, I got a call from Dr. Kloff. She said she couldn't feel the tumor. That can't be, but let me try. And she was like feeling it. She goes, where? Hold on. So I was like stretching, and she finally found it. And she got the tape measure. She goes, I don't even think I can get the measure. It's so small. She's like, she said, it's not supposed to be this small, but that's amazing. She said, you're only halfway through chemo. And I said, well, I just have faith in what Dr. Kaloff has prescribed. And I bless my chemo, and I expect it to do its job, and I do my part as an obedient patient. She's like, no, this is really unheard of. And she
Wow.
couldn't even get it all measured. She could only measure the length because of the depth was so small. She couldn't even measure it. She said it is between a third the size it was and a half, and it's more toward a third. So miracle. It's the right treatment, the right plan.
Yeah.
But so now she said she'll be able, because if it hadn't shrunk, she was going to have to do a double mastectomy.
Okay.
And 7 weeks of radiation and hormone therapy. And so it was a very pivotal day. And so she's doing a lumpectomy. Okay. And she said, the other 2 tumors may be gone. Like, she may not even have anything to take out. They were so tiny. She can't tell.
Right.
Until my MRI on the 24th of October. But she's like, I have barely anything to take out. And the nurse amazing. Had tears in her eyes. And it was, And Nikki said, she's the nurse, she said, you are so positive and you are glowing. And I've talked to the nurses, like they have someone over at the center where I get my chemo. They're all talking about it. They're like, how she just comes in love and light and is like, let's go. And she blesses her chemo bags. Like everyone knows.